Hey everyone, it's Shade. I'm going to make a quick tutorial on 5 fixes that I found that's completely solved my crackling, popping audio in World War II. Now I'm going to go ahead and say that I have an NVIDIA graphics card and an Intel CPU, so these fixes could be entirely hardware specific. But if you don't have a setup similar to mine, maybe you can take these fixes and find a solution of your own. But anyway, here are the fixes that I found. The first thing that I would do is make sure that your graphics card drivers are completely updated. Since I use an NVIDIA graphics card, I use GeForce Experience to do this, and just make sure that everything is good with your drivers. Once you do that, if you're using a headset like I am, I'm using a Corsair Void headset, which is probably why the mic quality is so bad, so I apologize for that. But I use the Corsair utility engine to do that. So just whatever software you may or may not use, just go in there and make sure that the firmware is updated and the software for your headset is updated also. Once you've done that, the next fix that I've got is going to be changing the VRAM usage that World War II uses on your graphics card, and to do that you're going to have to go through your game files. So go to your computer, go to whatever hard drive you have World War II installed on, go to Steam Library, Steam Apps, Common, find World War II, which is right here, go to Players 2, and at the bottom you should see User Config MP, which is I guess multiplayer. Double click that and you're going to see a bunch of jumbled nonsense like this, but you're going to want to find our video memory scale, and by default it's probably going to be 1, but you're going to want to change it to 0.85. So once you've done that, just click all that off. And the next fix that I've got is going to be completely specific on whether or not you have dual monitors, which I do. So if you also do, go to your control panel. Sorry, it's going to black out for a second while this comes up. But once this is up, you're going to want to go to Setup Digital Audio and find your secondary monitor, which mine is right here. And I just turned off the audio completely for my secondary monitor. And you're going to want to hit Apply, which I already did, so I'm not going to mess with it. The last fix that I've got is going to be dealing with the BIOS on your computer. So you're going to want to have to restart your computer and go into your BIOS and go into your advanced settings. And somewhere in there you're going to see something called CPU and PCIe spread spectrum. These might be on or on auto by default, or enabled or on auto by default, but you're going to want to disable these completely. I'm not really an expert on what these settings are for, but from what I've read into, it's dealing with electromagnetic interference to some degree, and I mean, unless you're in a room full of radios or something like that, you're probably not going to need it. And from everything that I've read into it, it has the potential to cause all kinds of performance issues with your computer and audio issues and all sorts of things. So I went ahead and disabled both of those, and with a combination of all these fixes, not only has my World War II audio crackling went completely away, but the game in general just runs way better than it ever has. It runs way smoother than it ever has before. So go ahead and try these solutions out for yourself and see if it helps. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment and I'll try to answer your questions as best as I can. And with that, subscribe if the video helped you out, and thanks for watching.